In this video, we will review the RACI method as a task responsibility and team collaboration tool and see how it can bring clarity and eliminate confusion within teams. Hi everyone, thank you for watching. This is Dimitris from Structural Details. As I mentioned in the intro, in this video we will be reviewing the RACI Matrix, which is basically a method for helping our teams collaborate, and it's an excellent way to bring clarity and remove all the confusion within our teams and the tasks they manage. We will find out who should use the RACI Matrix, why they should use the RACI Matrix, and how. But to begin, we should first explain what RACI stands for. RACI is basically an acronym, a 4-word acronym, with the first letter being R, which stands for responsible, A is for accountable, C for consulted, and I informed. Now, what do these letters stand for? Each task should have one person responsible for executing this task. There should only be one person who is responsible for the execution and the completion of each task. Believe me, if there are more people involved in the execution, tasks never get done. So R stands for the person who will be responsible for the completion of a specific task. A is the person who is accountable. In most cases, the person accountable is the manager of the person responsible. The person who is accountable, he is the one who approves and oversees the whole task execution and completion, and he will stand accountable if something goes wrong. C for consulted are the people who are involved in the task, and they're the ones with expertise, can give input, feedback, and consult the person who is responsible and accountable to the proper execution of the task. This can be any number of team members, external consultants, external sources, or even team members. Even the person accountable can also be a person who is consulting. And it's the method, the RACI method, helps the person responsible know which people should be consulting. Last letter I stands for informed, and these are the people within the team or external resources consultants that should always keep in the loop, be informed of what is going on with the specific task, what is its progress, and any final decisions or outcome. The RACI method is best used with large teams, but it can also be used with smaller size teams, and its main purpose, as you can imagine, is for each specific task the whole team knows which person is responsible and accountable. They in turn, the person responsible and accountable, they know which member teams should be consulting with and who they should be informing. By using this method, by any team, any size team, the project has a complete clarity and everyone knows who does what, which is one of the most important things with teams, projects, and tasks. They know which person is responsible for executing the task, and those who are executing the task, they know who they should be informing. To use the RACI Matrix method, it uses a very basic idea. All you need is a table, a matrix, and thus the RACI Matrix, where you have all your team members at the top, and they can be separated into leaders, project team, external resources, and on the left rows you have all your task names. For each task, under specific team members, you assign letters from the RACI words: R for responsible, A for accountable, C consulted, and I informed. So for instance, for task 1, we know that Naya is the person responsible. We know that Eleni is the person accountable. And these two, they should be consulting with the 3 people, Mitsos, Barry, and Evi. And anything that happens for this task, they should also be informing the other 3 people, Ruby, Kostas, and Electra. It's very basic, but it's one of the most helpful tables that you will ever create, especially with large teams. It will bring order to the chaos and eliminate any confusion of who does what, who are we informing, and who we consult with. For this reason, we have prepared an Excel template for especially this RACI matrix use, which we will review right now. So here is our RACI empty template, which we have prepared, and it's available for purchase from the Structural Details store under the Excel Tools product category. It's very basic. At the top here, we'll just enter our project name. We have our RACI matrix, which is currently empty. On the right, we have included the 4 letters of the RACI acronym as a reminder: R, A, C, and I. And on the right here, the first thing we need to do is set up our team. The only information that is needed are the names of our team members. We have separated them into leaders of the project, project team members, and our external resources. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start entering a few names. So these are the 3 project leaders. As soon as we start entering names into these fields, table fields, they automatically appear at the top of our matrix table. Their position is optional, is as an information. Dimitris is the CEO, Eleni is the COO, and Nearchos CFO. This column is optional. I will go ahead and copy paste the names for our project team members. As soon as I paste them into this table, they will also appear in our matrix. There they are. And do the same for our external resources as well. So these are our external resources. It's wise to fill in their positions as well. So you know each person their trait. So the next thing, we should move into our RACI matrix and start entering our task names for the purpose of this example, I'm just going to write a few tasks, task 1, 2, and 3. And all we have to do is for each task, decide which person will be responsible for the execution. For task 1, Naya should be responsible. So either select one letter from the drop-down list. I will select R. Naya is the person responsible for task 1. Dimitris is the person who is accountable. These two should be consulting with Andreas, Barry, John, and everything they do regarding this task, they should be informing Evie, Electra, and Ruby. This is all there is to it. Each task, we assign a person responsible, accountable. They immediately know who are they consulting with and who they are informing. Task 2, let's do one more. Task 2, Nearchos is the person responsible. Eleni is accountable for this task. They are consulting with these two people and they are informing the whole team. So there it is. I will just paste in a few tasks. These are tasks for phase 2 of the project. And these are the tasks for the third phase of the project. Last thing I want to show you, in the same template on the right there is a team workload analysis where you can see each person of the team, how many tasks they have assigned to them as the person responsible, for how many tasks they are accountable for, and how many tasks they are consulting and being informed. For instance, here, Nearchos, we can see that he is accountable for 50%, 5 in total, tasks of this project. It's a nice tool to see the workload of our team. So this is all there is to it. It's very basic and yet a very powerful tool to bring clarity within the project team members. This spreadsheet, this matrix needs to keep updating. The project is dynamic. Tasks keep adding up. Team members, they change. So one person should be responsible for updating this matrix. Let's do it here. This is a task. Keep RACI matrix updated. Mark will be the person responsible. Dimitris is accountable for seeing that the matrix is always up to date. We don't need any consultants, and everybody else in the team must be informed. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.